pleasure to talk to you today about my favorite event, Student Congress. Student Congress is a wonderful event because it involves so many different categories in speech and it puts them all together. So, what you're going to be seeing today is a whole series of 3-minute speeches, and it's the students' need and desire to make these 3 minutes highly significant. And for them to do that, they need a good intro so that they don't just immediately go into the debate, but they sort of set it up with either a interesting quote or a story or a bit about history, knowing, of course, that it has to be short because they have a full 3 minutes and that's it. Um, if they go over 3 minutes and 10 seconds, then they will be gavelled down by the presiding officer, and you don't want to see that happen. So the speeches really have to stop at approximately 3 minutes and either 8 or 9 seconds. That's absolutely as long as they can go. So after the intro, the student will signpost or tell us what 1 or 2 points they're going to be making. And generally, there are no more than 3 because one of the things that the students have to do is to respond to what has been said by previous speakers. What we do want in a good Congress speech is for it to keep moving debate forward. So you don't want to hear a whole lot of rehash. What you do want is a direct clash. So if one student Congress person says something, then it's important that other people find fault with it and find evidence to show that there is a flaw in the system. The students should not simply be reading a speech, even though it might be a very well-written speech, without referencing the other speakers in the room. If the student were to get up, read a good speech, but have no new points and very little eye contact, then even if the speech were well written, it should not be graded at the absolute top. So to have a good Congress speech, you need clash, you need references back and forth to other speakers. And if a point has been made multiple times, then it is up to the newest speaker to come up with a new idea, rather than to simply go over precisely what has already been said. And as I mentioned before, it should have good research. Congress is absolutely wonderful when done well. As a matter of fact, when you see it, if it's being done well, you almost believe that you're in a real room of Congress, that students are debating something that actually could come to fruition. If they're simply standing up, reading a speech without any sense of passion, without any sense of real debate, then that is not a top speech in that round. I hope that you enjoy your time judging Congress. I know that when it's done well, it can be a great, great experience for the judges. So I hope you have one. Thank you.